You just heard a couple of modern bands. Uh, that last band that I just played was Modern Baseball with Fine, Great from one of their classic albums. You're gonna miss it all. I'm gonna have to check it out what year that came out. By the way, that's the Pink Panther playing in the background. Oh, okay. It came out. This one came out back in February 11th, 2014, on the Run for Cover Records label. You heard Modern Baseball doing Fine Great from their 2014 release, You're Gonna Miss It All. Before that, a classic from Modern English called Face of Wood from their 1982 or 83 release entitled After the Snow on the 4AD Records label. By the way, they got a new album out. Let's check that out. Since I got this background music going. Oops. What happened here? Just hold on a minute. Yeah, they got a new album out. Well, yeah, I'd like to say it's a new album out called Talk to the Trees. We have not got. I do believe it's not even released on a. I think it's self-released. It's not released on an album. Unfortunately, we don't have that at the radio station. But if we ever get any more music by Modern English, we will let you know in the future. By the way, yeah, Modern English doing Face of Wood from their 82 or 83 album on the 4AD Records label called After the Snow, Face of Wood. Before that, another classic by My Bloody Valentine, When You Sleep, from their, I do believe it was released back in 1991? Let's see. Oops. Yeah, Loveless, released on the Creation Records label. I think you heard the first single off of that record called When You Sleep. This is an album that everybody should have. If you don't have Loveless, I suggest you go to Zia Record Exchange and find a copy of that CD. I don't even know if it's in print anymore or not because of this iTunes business, but I'm going to have to discuss that someday when I have a 1-hour talk show about how I feel about iTunes and stuff. Anyway, going back to my playlist. Before that, Tamron doing another song about sleeping called While You're Sleeping, I'm Dreaming, from her 2012 release entitled Tender New Signs. Before that, Just Can't Get Enough by Depeche Mode from their, I do believe this was their first album, released on October 5th, 1981 on the Mute Records label, Speak and Spell. Yeah, we heard Depeche Mode doing Just Can't Get Enough. Before that, classical music by Joe Jackson, going back to 1994. We heard The Man Who Wrote Danny Boy off of his underrated album entitled Night Music. I don't know if that album is in print or not. That one was released on the Virgin Records label. Before that, Cheech and Chong doing White World of Sports and Basketball Jones. Basketball Jones! I got a Basketball Jones! Got a Basketball Jones! Oh, baby! Ooh. From their 1973 release called Los Cochinos. Los Cochinos is the name of the album. That one was released on the OD Records label back in 1973. That one's a classic. Can't believe that record is 40-something years old. Before that, a double shot of Cannibal Corpse from their Torture CD. We heard something, I cannot pronounce it on the air, Demented, argument or aggressiveness or something. And then after that, Source of Iron. And after that, it was Source of Iron, also from Cannibal Corpse. And before that, local heavy metal band, Extended 8, doing Raw Deal. That's the first song off of their EP released back in 1996. Dylan Moses doing, he's another local artist. I'm So Happy from One Angry Mother. That one is an album that everybody should have. It's by a local artist called Dylan Moses. And I started that set off with Van Halen doing track 2 from their debut album, followed by Spanish Fly from their second album, and then Atomic Punk. There seemed to be some technical difficulties with that track, Atomic Punk. I don't know what the problem is, but when I was playing it would keep on skipping, and so I had to go to the next track, Dylan Moses. I'm going to have to check on what seems to be the trouble. Well, somebody donated it to the radio station. It wasn't me who donated that Van Halen record to us, so I have no clue what is going on. I'm going to have to talk to that person who donated that Van Halen record to us. It seems to me that we're getting a lot of music that's been skipping a lot, and that is not a very good thing. I really don't like it when it skips, and when it skips, I got to go to the next record, and that is not a very good thing. Okay, I'm going to do the weather for one last time before I get out of here. It looks like I'm going to sign off early. I don't even know if Ivan is going to come in or not. Ivan has been pretty sick, so I don't even know if he's going to... I'm not even sure if he's going to come in or not, so I'm not going to count on it. Okay, I did the weather earlier. Let's do the weather one more time. Okay, little update on the weather. Today is 57 degrees outside. Mostly sunny. It's 57 degrees outside the campus of UNLV. Or right here on the campus of UNLV. Winds are blowing 7 miles per hour. Humidity 25%. Tomorrow will be 62. It's going to be in the 60s starting tomorrow. It'll be sunny for some parts of the day. 62 degrees on Sunday. Winds will be blowing 6 miles per hour. Humidity 31%. Next Monday will be 63 degrees. Winds will be blowing 3 miles per hour. Humidity 34%. Next Tuesday will be sunny. Be also sunny. It'll be 64 degrees. Winds will be blowing 4 miles per hour. Humidity is 36%. Next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be partly cloudy throughout the rest of the days. There's no word of if it's going to rain or not. I would not know, but I will keep you posted if it's going to rain or not, because lately it has been raining right here in Las Vegas. 65 degrees on Wednesday. Winds will be blowing 8 miles per hour. Humidity 35%. Next Thursday will be 68, going up to 68. Winds will be blowing 9 miles per hour. Humidity will be 38%. Next Friday, 67 degrees. Winds will be blowing 10 miles per hour. Humidity 46. Yeah, humidity will be 46%. And 1 week from today will be 65 degrees. Winds will be blowing 10 miles per hour. Humidity 42%. Okay, I think it's, boy, time flies when you're having fun. I think I'm not sure if Ivan is going to come in or not. But once again, I do apologize for my listeners. If you're having trouble reaching, if you're having some trouble reaching this radio station, I regret to inform you, if you're listening to this on HD radio, I regret to inform you that the amp as well as the tune-in amp is not picking up this radio station pretty well. So I have no clue what the problem is, but I really don't know what seems to be the problem with this with the station amp, and I really don't know what seems to be the problem with the tune-in amp. It's not getting this radio station for some reason, and I don't think the web page is getting this radio station. So I want to apologize for my listeners for that. It is 12:39 right here on the campus of UNLV. There is one more thing I like to add. This drummer from Cannes had passed away at the age of 78. He died from pneumonia on January 22nd of this year. I was unable to find any music by Cannes. Cannes happens to be this German experimental rock band. They were formed in 1968. They've been together and disbanded ever since. But unfortunately, I was unable to find any music by Cannes, so I'm really sorry about that. But I am gonna sign off. This is Frankie Teardrop, and you've been listening to Frankie's Underground Party on listener-supported 91.5 HD2 The Rebel, KUNV Las Vegas, broadcasting live underneath Greenspot Hall on the campus of UNLV. This has been Frankie's Underground Party. I'm Frankie Teardrop, signing off. I'm going to leave you now with some tracks, starting with The Police. And I'm not sure if Ivan is going to come in or not, but I'm not really going to count on it. So until then, this is Frankie Teardrop signing off. Hopefully next week the amp will be working again. So once again, until then, this has been Frankie's Underground Party, hosted by yours truly, signing off. Goodbye, everybody.